Welcome to Thriver TV, the place to break free from narcissistic abuse with quantum tools and understandings. Over the years, many of you have asked me, do you think my friend is a narcissist? Or maybe you wonder if some of your peers or even your bestie might be just a tad or a lot narcissistic. I haven't done this Thriver TV episode before, but I really think that it's now time to deeply investigate how to know whether or not your friend is a narcissist and what to do if he or she is. Okay, so before we get started, thank you everyone who's subscribed to my channel for supporting the Thriver mission. And if you haven't yet subscribed, I want to remind you to please do. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. All right, so let's dive in. One of the surefire ways to know that your friend is a narcissist is when he or she trashes other people behind their backs. We all know that talking about people, especially for us women, is usual, but there's a big difference between discussing people with empathy and awareness and simply being derogatory, accusatory, and nasty. Does your friend seldom have nice things to say about people? Are they lovely to people's faces and really happy to get what they can from them and then pull them apart, their character, relationships, work life, or anything else they can dig their teeth into as soon as these people are not around? If you're really honest with yourself, do you sometimes think, I wonder what they say about me when my back is turned? Be aware that this person might gush all over people at times, but this is during the idolizing stage, the period when the narcissist subject is granted copious amounts of adoration because they're getting narcissistic supply, and the narcissist has decided that they're the next best thing since sliced bread. And it will only last for a short length of time. And this could be you if the friendship is new, but give it time, sooner or later, you're going to be the person who is no longer wonderful and is therefore terrible. Okay, so let's have a look at narcissists, the narcissistic friend being entitled and exploitative. Narcissists push boundaries, period. They feel they are entitled and they like to take. And this can be very confusing with a narcissistic friend who makes out that they're super generous. It could be with their replies on Facebook, their offers of support and their supposed generosity, love and care for others. Yet if this person is narcissistic, they will expect remuneration for their efforts. At the very least, attention and recognition. Yet usually there is more. If the narcissistic friend is parasitical, then in return for their efforts, they may wish favors for free, your time and resources, or lunches, coffee, or drinks at your expense. How do you know when a narcissistic friend is playing this game? They sit back, they let you pay. They don't initiate picking up a bill themselves. In their head, they believe they are entitled to whatever they can get because they have earned it from you in some way. They don't thank you, they just expect, and they don't discuss reciprocating. I've found that high character friends not only speak up, but usually will also fight you when they're offering to grab a bill. They also insist on delivering what is gracious and fair in the future. They don't expect. A narcissistic friend's entitlement could extend to many aspects of your life, whereby they're just going to help themselves without the filter of checking in and seeing if it's okay or not. Asking permission or returning favors, especially when there's no audience or narcissistic supply to achieve, is not a narcissistic friend's deal. Also, they generally want to make plans with you on their time, and they're not going to put themselves out when it's not convenient for them. Yet they expect you to drop everything when they want something. But where is this person when you really need their assistance? Okay, let's have a look at how they drain the hell out of you. At first, when this friend came into your life, there was their I'm so nice bombing or some sort of exciting mutual shenanigans. Narcissists love drama. as a reciprocation of energy. But now things have settled in beyond that initial period. You've possibly discovered that spending time with this person exhausts you. You may even feel slimed after spending time with them, meaning that they dump a whole heap of toxic energy all over you and they suck your good energy dry. Does this person, every time you get together, tell you another story about their victimization? Is this the person who has no respect for and may not even ask about what's going on in your life, making everything absolutely about them? Every time you try to talk, do they interrupt, take over, and leave you feeling like you have to fight for airspace? Narcissism is an energetic psychic phenomenon. Truly, these people are soul vampires. If you're hanging out with somebody like this, then it truly is unhealthy for you. Okay, let's check out how they don't want your advice. Naturally, when somebody you care about is always having dramas, issues, and battles with people in life, you want to help them. And just as much as you don't want to see them going through this stuff, which is so self-imposed, you also don't want to have to keep listening to the same crapola over and over. Therefore, it would be normal for you to intercept with some good old-fashioned solutions to the issues at hand. Maybe if you've already gone quantum and you know that life works from the inside out, you're trying to get this person to go within and heal the part of themselves that keeps playing out the same painful beliefs and victimization again and again. But your words go through one ear and out the other. This person doesn't listen. They're going to butt in. They don't get it. Or they're simply going to tell you what you need to hear so you think that they may do something about this, so that you will shut up and then they can keep banging on all about themselves. Yet every time you talk with them, nothing's changed. It's the same drama. You're being dumped on all over again. And this person has not given 1 ounce of credence to your advice, let alone their own personal development and growth. So repeatedly, you get the same stories, complete with the same toxic in repeat energy sliming you. Okay, what about this person getting nasty when you've had enough? Okay, so this last bit is how you truly know if the friend in your life is a narcissist or not. What do narcissists do when they're presented with a boundary? They do everything they can to get under it, around it, or blow it up. And if they can't, they attack the person laying it. The following is how to set a real boundary with a narcissistic friend. You say something like this. Friend's name. I now love me enough to desire healthy relationships, and I haven't been honest with you about some things in our friendship that haven't been working for me. It affects me when you do whatever they do. And I know that for our friendship to continue, I need to receive what it is that you need from you. Are you willing to look at this and work in with me so that we can have a healthier friendship together? Because I know I can't continue unless we can. It's what you say. And I promise you, if this person is decent, if they care about you, and if they've got the resources to be conscious, they will own it. They'll be apologetic and they'll work in with you. They will want to change. They may even thank you for helping them see something that they didn't realize that they were doing. If this person is a narcissist, however, stand back and watch the 3-ring circus come to town. Excuses, justifications, denial, accusations, even attacks on your character and person. This is all about trying to get you to take the boundary down, eat and choke on it. Apologize and spin back to being a compliant, workable energy supply again. But when you refuse to, he or she may just be so called out that they'll do the famous poof, I'm gone, narcissistic dump and run act, which means I'll block you on social media before you get to do it to me, and I'll start smearing the heck out of you to anyone who will listen, which is all to do with saving their precious ego. Or maybe for a while you'll be hoovered with attempted guilting, threats, appealing to your compassion, whatever it is that the narcissist thinks could get you rehooked, and none of it will be about taking 100% responsibility and lifting his or her game. I nearly cried laughing with an ex-narcissistic friend who a whole year after the showdown messaged when I laid the boundary and she spun into a narcissist, and that was it for me. She messaged me after a year with, "I've decided to forgive you," which is typical, and it's hilarious because it's all non-existent narcissistic ownership, which is what they do. Let's have a look at up-leveling friendships. We truly are who we connect with, and what and who we tolerate is the level that our life will run at. I know for many of you it's really painful to have to say goodbye to a person, or maybe even lots of people, because you know that they're narcissistic. I really suggest to you to try setting the boundary, and if you're just watching YouTube, go onto my blog because you'll see it there in text so that you can replay it and practice it and get used to it. Try setting that boundary and really mean it when you do. You're going to have to be prepared to lose it all to get it all, which means if they don't step up and meet you, then you walk away. There is no other way. And whenever you do this, you're going to have to be healed enough inside to truly move beyond victimization, to know that you are creating your life by setting the values and the limits that you desire as your life. Then I promise you, for every door that closes, 10 more beautiful ones will open when you truly get and actualize this. Okay, so to finish, I want to do a big shout out to this community that it is so not true that my NARP program is just for people healing from intimate partner relationships. The healing in NARP is for any and every narcissistic person in our life, including family members, friends, neighbors, you name it. Because it is all about us healing within us and becoming what we need to be as the creators of a clean, empowered, and truly interpersonal, healthy life. Many NARP members are working the program to heal all sorts of narcissistic abuse. In fact, any type of narcissist or toxic or difficult individual. Even people that have not been diagnosed as narcissists and may not even be narcissists. So if you are ready to get your happy, healthy, loving life, then I'd love you to check out my introductory healing offer, which you can do by clicking the link at the top right of this video. And if you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe so that you'll be notified as soon as each new one is released. And if you like this, click like. And also please share with your communities so that we can help people awaken to these truths. And as always, I'm greatly looking forward to answering your comments and your questions below. Until next time, keep smiling, keep healing, and keep thriving, because there's nothing else to do. Lots of love. Bye-bye.